Hi everyone, this is meteorologist Jade'S. So the quick update on your forecast. I'm tracking near record high temperatures tomorrow, all before snow returns on Friday. So a lot to cover for tonight's forecast. I'm going to pull up the headlines and we can get started with your forecast for this evening. I'm pulling them up right now. There we go. So we will have a near record high for tomorrow. Thursday is when we see rain chances return, and then snow holds off until Friday evening. We've made it a first alert 6 weather day because of that. So let's take a closer look at the forecast now. So high temperatures today made their way into the upper 50s, low 60s for some, 57 here in the metro, 61 in Lincoln, and 62 in Beatrice. There were two record highs broken today, one in Norfolk and one in Lincoln. Norfolk tied the record at 58, and Lincoln beat the record at 61. Record was previously set at 60. Both of those records set back in the 1930s. So here's a live look outside. 34 is where we've fallen to since then. Very steep temperature drop. We've fallen over 20 degrees within the last few hours. Calm conditions, feels like about 30 degrees out there. And throughout the rest of the evening, we'll continue to steadily fall closer to about 30 degrees as we start off tomorrow morning. So we'll hit a low in the 30s for tomorrow. This is a look at the wind chill, so it'll feel closer to the low 20s, but our actual air temperature will be close to 30 degrees as we're starting off. And then into the afternoon tomorrow, 63 degrees. Now, of course, this is well above average for this time of year and also potentially record breaking. So the record high sits at 65. That was set back in the year 2003, so a relatively recent record that we're up against for tomorrow. Of course, we'll keep a close eye on those temperatures throughout the day. After tomorrow, a lot of changes start to move in. Thursday, we have the potential for rain anytime after 10 a.m. And then Friday, we look to for our next snow chance, 39 evening into overnight snow chances. So let's take a look at what's going to unfold throughout the rest of the week. Here's a check of tomorrow, or not tomorrow morning, rather, Thursday morning, 7 o'clock. We'll see rain chances increase as we get closer to 10 a.m. Best chance for rain is going to be during the afternoon and evening. Now, this specific model is pulling in some snow at the tail end of this system moving through. I personally think it's mainly going to be rain moving through on Thursday, with that snow chance moving in on Friday. Here's a check of Friday, 8 p.m. Notice how most of that snow is off to our south. Then as we get closer to midnight, I'm going to back this up a little bit here. So around midnight, we still have that snow in the area, mainly staying to the south of I-80. I really want to emphasize that. The system is going to really move in between Omaha and Kansas City, so that will continue to move through. And as we get into late morning on Saturday, most of the snow should be out of the area. So of course, that's why we've made Friday a first alert 6 weather day. Temperatures in the upper 30s, snow chances moving in by the evening hours, and overall preparing for poor road conditions with a combination of low visibility due to blowing snow with high wind speeds, as well as that snow falling onto the roadways as well. So for our snowfall potential, you can see here that a majority of that snow is going to fall to the south of I-80, but we could still see a good amount of snow in the Omaha metro and across the majority of our viewing area. So for the weekend, beyond the snow on Friday, we will see a little bit of that linger Saturday morning. Into Saturday afternoon, we will dry out, highs in the upper 30s on Sunday. After Sunday, we're looking pretty mild as we head into early next week too. 47 degrees already by Monday. We stay in the 40s throughout next week with some rain, snow chances possible by the end of the week. But I also want to show you this, our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. That's from January 13th through the 19th, likely going to be warmer than average for that week ahead of us. So quick burst of winter weather right before we see that warmer weather return above average for this time of January. And that's going to do it for our forecast for this evening. I'll be in live at 10 o'clock tonight. I'll be going over more details to the forecast. And if you're not already watching this on your First Alert 6 weather app, I invite you to check it out. Awesome app to have with you. You can check out our hour-by-hour, 10-day forecast, and we also update and upload videos onto the app every single day. But I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Tuesday evening and enjoys the beautiful weather that we have on the way for tomorrow.